Hey everyone, what's up? So today we're talking about probably the most iconic rifle of World War II. Like if someone says WWII German rifle, you're picturing this gun right now. We're diving into the Karabiner 98K, or as everyone calls it, the K98K. And honestly, this thing has more names than a spy. K98K, Kar 98K, Kar 98 Kurs Germans really couldn't pick a lane with naming, huh? This rifle has history. The K98K isn't just some random gun from 1935. It has a family tree going back to 1898, hence the 98. It all started with the Gewehr 98, designed by this absolute legend named Paul Mauser. His bolt-action system was so good that pretty much every bolt-action rifle since then has copied it. The man created the standard. The Gewehr 98 was Imperial Germany's standard rifle in World War I, but it was long, great for trench warfare, but awkward for mobility. So after WWI, Germans were like, what if we made this shorter and turned down the bolt handle? That turned down bolt was key, made it way easier to operate, and this is important, you could actually mount a scope without the bolt smacking into it. After World War I, the Treaty of Versailles was basically Germany's report card from hell. The Allies were like, no more military, you're grounded, but Germans were sneaky. They called their new rifle a carbine to get around treaty restrictions. It's like when your mom says no cookies, so you're like, well, these are biscuits. Technically. Peak loophole behavior. Fast forward to 1935, Hitler's in power, Germany pulls out of the League of Nations, and they're done pretending. The Wehrmacht gets officially established and needs a standard rifle. Enter the Karabiner 98 Kurs. Kurs means short. This became the standard rifle until 1945. Specs. Bolt, action chambered in 7.9, 2x57 millimeter Mauser, pretty beefy round. Magazine holds 5 rounds, loaded with stripper clips. The rifle is about 110 centimeters long, weighs 3.9 kilograms. German soldiers nicknamed it Kars, way less creative than I expected. Accuracy? This rifle was K-noun for being accurate. Effective range with iron sights was around 500 meters, but with a scope, way further. They'd take the most accurate rifles and slap on a Zeiss ZF-39, ZF-41, or ZF-42 scope. About 132,000 K98K sniper rifles were produced. That turn-down bolt made sense. You could actually use a scope without the bolt getting in the way. But bolt-action rifles in World War II were becoming outdated. At the start, great. But then Americans show up with M1 Garands, semi-automatic, 8-round clips, way faster. Soviets had SVT 42nds and PPS submachine guns. Germans are sitting there with bolt actions going, uh-oh. Rate of fire was about 15 rounds per minute. But Germans stuck with it until the end. Production numbers are insane. Between 1,935 and 1,945, they made over 14 million K98KS, manufactured by multiple companies, Mauser at Oberndorf, marked by F, J.P. Sauer and Sohn Gustloff Werke Steyr. Each manufacturer had code stamps that changed throughout the war for security. Over 100 different combinations. And Germans were obsessed with serial numbers. They stamped numbers on everything, the bolt, receiver, barrel band, stock, floor plate, sight, literally everywhere. If you're a collector, matching serial numbers is the holy grail. Speaking of collectors, be careful. There are so many fakes and restamped rifles. People will shave off numbers, restamp them, and sell them as matching originals. If you're spending serious money on a collector K98K, you need an expert to verify it. As the war got desperate, the rifles showed it. The Kriegsmodell war model in late 1944 had cost-cutting measures, stamped parts instead of milled. They switched to laminated stocks, heavier but stronger and less likely to crack, plus cheaper to make. The finish got rougher. Early war K98KS from 1940 to 43 are gorgeous, beautifully blued metal, nice wood. Late war 1944 to 45, you can tell Germany was running out of everything. Here's a fun fact I love. The cleaning rod on a K98K, intentionally short, too short to actually clean the whole barrel by yourself. Why? Because you need 3 people to screw their rods together. It's literally designed to teach soldiers teamwork. You'd borrow your buddy's rods, connect them, clean your rifle, then pass it along. German efficiency taken to a weird extreme, but I kind of love it. The bayonet design is cool too. It slips over the cleaning rod, the rod sticks out, bayonet slides over and locks in place. Pretty clever. But the story doesn't end in 1945. The Soviets captured millions of K98KS. They refurbished them in the late 40s and 50s, then shipped them worldwide as military aid. Soviet refurbished K98Ks RC Mausers have an X stamp on the receiver. Soviets didn't care about matching serials, just reassembled with whatever parts they had. These rifles showed up everywhere. Vietnam War, Viet Cong used them. Korean War, Chinese forces had them. Yugoslav wars in the 1,990 seconds, both sides. Israeli forces used them until the 1,970 seconds saw action in the Six-Day War and Yom Kippur War. Iraqi insurgents in the early 2000s. This rifle will not die. And then there's video games. The K98K is the bolt action in basically every WWII game. But where it really became iconic is PUBG. The Kar98K in PUBG is the sniper everyone wants. Most common bolt-action sniper uses 7.6 2mm ammo and can one-shot headshot anyone wearing a level 2 helmet. Only level 3 helmets save you. Hearing that bolt-action crack makes everyone panic. Entire strategies revolve around finding a K98K. In Battlefield 5, when you load bullets one by one, just like the real thing. In PUBG, too slow reloading, but that's the trade-off for one-shot potential. Even today, the German Bundeswehr's honor guard, the WWII Battalion, uses K98KS for ceremonial purposes. These 80-plus-year-old rifles are still being used for military parades. Honestly wild. Final verdict, it's genuinely one of the greatest bolt-action rifles ever made. The Mauser 98 system is the gold standard of bolt-action design. Reliable, accurate, well-made, satisfying mechanical feel, but it was also kind of the wrong gun at the wrong time. By World War II, semi-automatics were the future and bolt actions were becoming obsolete. But that doesn't take away from what an engineering achievement this was. Paul Mauser's design from 1,898 dominated military rifles for decades. The K98K was the pinnacle. And the fact that these rifles are still showing up in conflicts in the 21st century, that's a testament to how well built they are. So yeah, that's the Karabiner 98K from Imperial Germany in 1898 to PUBG in 2024. This rifle has had one hell of a journey. Let me know in the comments what your favorite bolt action is or if you've used the K98K in a video game. And if you're a collector, I'd love to hear your stories. Just make sure yours has matching serials. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you in the next one.